When my baby, wami, uyatige nami, wako, mangibuke pweni, uyanka.
Hello world, igama lami ngiSanziso Matsebula, better known as Sans. Me and my wife met 6 years ago, and we met, I remember I had just been traveling from Cape Town and decided to come home, and you know, my friends made me a braai.
Hello world, my name is Nomaretu Matsebula. I am married to Sanziso Matsebula. We met at his braai. He had traveled to somewhere in South Africa for performance, and our mutual friend invited me.
I found quite a lot of interesting elements in her, and after that day I wanted to meet her again, and probably from then get to know her better, since when I laid my eyes on her, there's a feeling, a very good feeling that I had inside me. To say the least, it definitely was love.
And then I met him again the following year to get to know each other better, because the first day I met him, yeah, a lot of things happened. So yeah, since that time, we have been friends, good friends. Our relationship, we officialized our relationship. We had a child, and then we got married and had another child. And yeah, we've been going strong since then.
So yes, from that time onwards, we then spent time together, and a year back we actually officialized our relationship and actually got married, and we have 2 kids together, a girl and a boy. And since then our love has been growing daily, and I'm happy to have met her. We've got some questions right here. Okay, it says here, look at your partner and share a moment or something they did to make you feel extremely special.
Who's answering first? Me?
No, you. This is your question. It's a question that
Okay.
goes to you.
Okay. There are a lot of things that you've done to make me feel special. There are a lot.
It says look at you.
There are a lot. There are a lot. I think it's when you proposed.
Oh.
Yeah, I felt really special when you proposed, because I didn't even expect it.
Is it?
No. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let's go for another one.
Okay, you look.
Oh, I should do the same thing. Okay, I remember one moment when you actually surprised me. Well, it wasn't really a surprise, right? But you made a birthday function for me, ne? And you know, it was actually the same time when I proposed.
Yes, same day.
So you actually surprised me, gave me a cake, sang for me. You know, I'm not used to having birthday parties. So I decided I'm just gonna make it extra special because you made me feel very, very special that day. You know, it was all about me. Everyone had come there just for me, which is something I'm not used to. So I felt really special. That's one memory I have of a special time, and I remember it like the back of my head because that's when I ended up deciding, let me propose. Yeah. Okay. Let's go for another one. What is worse, an emotional affair or a physical one?
Worse. What's worse? Both.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe.
I'd also say both.
Yeah.
Because I think they both play a certain role in one's affair. What do you think?
Yeah, I also think. Well, what's worse? I think it's an emotional one. An emotional affair would be worse.
Why? Because it makes the physical much more easier. Or what?
Yeah, it plays a hand in the
Physical.
physical affair. It has to be emotional before it even gets physical. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I think.
I think we mutually agree on the same answer on that one. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Let me pick this time.
Go for it.
Okay. Am I yours?
You are mine, all of you. Every little part of you is mine. She's definitely mine. Forever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. Yo, that looks long.
Okay. Have you thought about marrying your partner? If already married, do you remember why you had that thought of marrying your partner?
Yes, I remember. I still, you know, reference on it even now as to why, you know, and I still feel like I would still marry you again if given a chance, you know. Because, I mean, your smile, your eyes, your sense of humor, your motherly nature, you know, really, really brought me closer to you. And one of the major reasons was the fact that I could see my future with you. Basically because we were now. Either we are not talking, you know, like I never felt awkward when there was no subject to talk about. And I felt like the plans that we have and values we have quite complement each other. And so I was able to see a future with you. And on top of that, you just made me love you daily, you know, from the first time. Daily, you know. Fine, I know that life has its ups and downs, but I think you just made it worth it to go through those ups and downs with you. Have I set the bar high?
Okay. Yeah, I think I also remember what made me decide to marry you. Even after I said yes, I would marry you. Even the day I said yes, I do. You were just different. you understood me. I felt like myself around you. I didn't have to try too hard to try and look good, to try and, you know, speak in a certain way. I just felt free, and I knew that this is the one I can definitely spend the rest of my life with. He understands me, I understand him, we're patient with each other, we love each other, we make time for each other in our busy lives, and we valued each other. We still value each other. So, yeah.
Charming. Actually, we should do this more. You know, I think we need it. All right. Do you think once you love someone, you'll always love them? Well, I think this one goes to me, not just anyone else.
Yes, I think so.
It's possible.
Yes. You always love them. If it's real love, genuine love, you will always love them.
I think so too, because I feel like, you know, love is something that we consistently have to do. It is not just something that comes on its own. It is out of something that we do for each other that helps us to sustain it. So I think if that is sustained, then I'm sure that love definitely would be sustained forever, yeah. You have to look at me, eh? Because this is special to me, so I wrote you a love letter. I don't remember us writing each other love letters ever. You know, so
I used to do it a lot.
we texted.
Yes, text, not on paper, but yeah.
Okay, this is on paper. So, my love, I mean these words from the bottom of my heart. I really thank God that finally in my life I found a partner like you who made it easy for me to love. I find so much interest in you. I still do. Even from the first day that I laid my eyes on you, I felt and knew somehow that this is my person and I want to be with her and know her for the rest of my life. Your eyes, your gorgeous eyes, your smile, and your sense of humor, your beauty just attracted me so much that I still feel even today you get more beautiful every day. From the first time I fell in love with you, I never stopped. Your motherly warmth, your touch, and your love just makes me feel at home and at peace with you. And to me, that is so much valuable. I thank God the day that you stopped becoming my girlfriend and became my wife, which is an official statement that I'm here to honor from that day on till forever. And I may have said my vows when we got married, but today I'm here to just remind you again that to me, you don't only mean the world, but you are my world. You might have heard these words before, that you are beautiful, but I'm here to remind you why we are here. It's because beauty stands nothing on you. So today, I take this time to remind you again that I love you and I still want to spend my whole life with you. And each and every day is a memory of that life that I'm going to live with you. I love you.
Yeah. Yeah. Set the bar high. Anyway, let me read my love letter to you. Dear Sanziso, my love, my king, my sweetheart, you are the best thing that happened in my life. Your love is intentional, and I thank you for that. I thank you for being such a great husband. You have never made me feel alone. You always make sure that I am happy. I am so proud that we have come this far. Our marriage is so strong and built from a very solid foundation. May you never get tired of being a great man, being the great man that you are to me, for loving me, for taking care of me, for spoiling me, for being patient with me, and being so dedicated to our relationship. I love you so much. I adore you. I am so fortunate to have such a great and handsome husband. I love your sense of humor, your eyes. You know, we might have some differences concerning some issues, but you are still my hero. You will always be my number one. I pray that God gives you all your heart's desires and give you strength and wisdom. I am really looking forward to more and more and many more years with you. Our forever, basically. Waking up next to you is, yeah. I can go on and on and on for the rest of the day. Yeah. I love you, my king.
You can just give me a hug. I love you. Okay. Hey. Yo, I love gifts. No? Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Eswatini. Thank you so much for this gift.
This is lovely. This is so sweet. Thank you so much.
When my baby, umowami, uyatige nami, ingowako, mangibuke ebusweni, uyangikaza, yonke into empimbeni, iyangijama. When my baby, umowami, uyatige nami,